Welcome back to another episode of Buzz on Veterans. I'm your host, Alex Alexander with the Keiko Ad Agency. Today, I'm excited to bring Susan Scherer with Heavenly Hash Creamery. Welcome, Susan. How are you today?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Excellent. And thank you for your service, by the way. We spoke earlier, and you were in the Air Force. Is that correct?
That is correct. I schedule engine maintenance on C-130s.
Awesome.
Come away.
Awesome.
Long way.
So I was just on your website, the Heavenly Hash, www.heavenlyhashcreamery.com. Tell us a little bit about your company.
So basically, my background is oncology nursing and critical care, besides engine maintenance on C-130s. And I saw a need for people to have proper nutrition, and what we had out there in forms of Ensure and Boost didn't quite cut it. And so I saw this gap in the market, thought, why not make ice cream a delivery system? And so we ended up producing a product that's high in protein, soy-free, low lactose, low caseins, gluten-free, and tastes incredible, and without any type of aftertaste or texture. And it has the highest protein content, actually per volume than anything that's out there. And then we went one step further and infused it with CBD. So you get it with and without CBD, hence Heavenly Hash Creamery.
So let's talk a little bit about the CBD, right?
Right.
Again, I'm on the site, and I'm seeing that you guys have testimonials, and the two up front are actually, pretty strong testimonials. One, giving root extraction and bone issue. Another, of course, was a mature individual that's having a hard time eating, getting nutrition they need. So,
right.
Tell us a little bit about how it can help and how the CBD effect can help.
So basically, with those two issues, that dealt with inflammation and keeping weight on, and that was the high-fat, high-protein product, which we have in both lines. We cannot publish any kind of testimonial where CBD is concerned when it comes to medical claims. Part of being in this industry is there's a lot of barriers that we have. Marketing is one of them. But there's a lot of anecdotal evidence where patients say that it helps with inflammation, it helps with pain, it helps with anxiety. There has been studies on PTSD, which is very close to veterans, and when we talk about veterans and having to deal with that, what helps. And so there's a lot of information out there. I'm currently enrolled in a master's program in medical cannabis science and therapeutics. And so it's very interesting to note that it wasn't until the 1960s that THC molecule was even found. And it wasn't discovered until the 1990s that we actually had a system in our body called the endocannabinoid system. And CBD is short for cannabidiol. And there are currently about roughly around 120 different cannabinoids in a plant. And when we talk about cannabis, you're talking about two different plants that are part of that family. And one of them is the marijuana plant, and one of them is the hemp plant. And we extract CBD mostly from the hemp plant.
So there's a lot of science that goes into this, right? And what I kind of think is cool is I'm able to, I'm able to combine the most up-to-date science with something that's nutritional, and who doesn't love ice cream? I mean,
exactly.
I don't know of anyone who doesn't love ice cream. I did notice on the website there is an age gate, right? So obviously, we have to be careful who we're marketing to and that kind of thing. But for any adult that wants to experience a really good ice cream with no after effects, and that's the thing, it's not an after effects product, right? It's designed to have you feel and stimulus better, right? Correct?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, right. It works in both ways. Where you have the ice cream, like I said, that is a delivery system that tastes good. We developed flavors to stimulate salivary glands in patients that may have had radiation and chemotherapy. One of those flavors is lemon blueberry. And then to be able to have not only a great tasting product, but one that's good for you. It may be the only thing that patients are able to eat. And then on the CBD side, here's a way to deliver a plant in a sense that can help with all the other things that you're dealing with.
Makes sense to me. Tell everyone how they can contact you.
They can contact us through 1-833-423-9333. That is our toll-free number. It's also 1-833-ICE-WEED, if you can't remember. You can
perfect.
also, thanks. You can also contact us on our website, which is www.heavenlyhashcreamery.com. And that's a great way to get a hold of us.
Perfect. I want to thank you very much for coming in today. And I want to thank you all for tuning into this episode of Buzz on Veterans. If you'd like to hear more from Susan and the Heavenly Hash Creamery, go to iwannabuzz.com. And we'll see you next time on Buzz TV. Do something good for yourself and do something good for others.